Everything you say, you manifest it. People not gonna take you serious. Like one of the reasons why I really call myself the boss is because I was leading. How much stuff you consume is what's gonna really make or break you. Happiness begins when you stop comparing yourself to others.
I learned that I ain't perfect, but God gave me a purpose. I'm worth it, cause I know He chose me. I'm alright now.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Purpose Over Everything. I am Q, and we are back here planting, pouring, and pushing you into purpose. I didn't really get a good chance to introduce my guy right here. So Shawn is an amazing, hardworking, driven person,
Appreciate it, bro.
the CEO of Gifted Apparel. I love this brand. I wear this brand all day long. I really want to just really talk about you real quick and just give you your flowers, man, because
Appreciate it, bro.
bro, you literally, man, you are inspiration to a lot of people, man. I've heard you speak. I've heard you lead, even for high school, man, being a president, and I saw you kind of speak in front of like thousands of people. It was
Yeah.
absolutely amazing,
Yeah, I
bro.
appreciate that, bro.
You have a drive that like I don't really see a lot of people your age have. And it pushes me and it makes me want to go harder and do more because I'm just like, yo, if Shawn could do it, you could do it. And honestly, even with this podcast, bro, like I was super scared to do this. And I remember talking to you on the phone and you just like, yo, we got to get this done.
Yeah.
Like, when we going to do it? Let's do it. Let's get it done. And
Yeah.
literally, you are executor, bro. Like
Yeah.
you, when you say you're going to do something, you do it.
I appreciate that, bro.
A lot of people don't operate in that way. So
Yeah.
I just want to thank you, man. Thank you for just being you.
No problem, bro. No
And
problem.
I want to get into you real quick. So let's talk about Gifted Apparel.
Mhm.
Like, what is it about? What does it mean?
Too gifted is you have a gift, and we want to enhance your gift. We want to teach you about your gift. We want your gift to shine and stand out.
Mm.
Everybody has a gift that they're good at, and there's so many people with gifts that there's just within them, and they're not using it. Our clothing brand is to enrich you,
Mm.
to go ahead and use your gift, make the world a better place, or show the world your gift.
Mm. So how long have you been operating in your gift?
I think I've been in my gift since young. Since young. I
What
feel
is your gift?
my gift is to help people, to speak to people, to listen to people, to give people advice,
Oh, wow.
to give people a sense of encouragement when they feel down. Yeah, I think that's my gift, and it's just I use it every day to enhance, to just show positivity outside. Like even when the world may be down or somebody might be down, just show them positivity and just give them a sense of peace to keep going or keep striving for whatever they're going for.
I like that. Trust the process. I saw that in the back of your sweater. So tell me about that.
Trust the process is that every day is a process. Every day that you wake up, it's a process. Every day that you go to work, it's a process. So I think that it does mean that your gift is a process, and you're gonna keep unlocking it as time goes on. I always say that the process getting there is probably better than the outcome because you have discovered and unlocked so many things that you didn't know you had. So I think that the process is very good. Trust it, be in alignment with it, and just keep going.
Oh, so where you from?
I'm Nigerian.
Okay, all right. Nigerian. Talk to me about being a Nigerian. Like, how was that growing up?
It was hard. It was strict. Parents were really strict on me. Parents was really enforced education a lot. I think that 90% of the time they was just on me, showing what you're doing this, showing you doing this, making sure that I'm on top of my game and doing what I have to do.
So I'm American, and I heard you say strict parents and stuff like that, and you said they push education.
Yeah.
Do they push purpose?
No,
Why not?
I don't think they look at that as a value.
Mm.
They don't really know. They don't really care about purpose.
Why?
I think because the way they grow up and having education as the number one priority, I think that makes it a level of a level of is this standard, and it's nothing going below that. So I don't think they put that as a priority.
How did you find your purpose if that wasn't being pushed in your household?
Outside of my household and the people I was surrounding myself with, other people made me realize my purpose. Teachers, friends, loved ones, people like that helped me realize that, yo, you got a purpose and you got something with you that you got to keep pushing and you got to keep going.
What's your confidence level from a 1 to 10?
I don't want to be cocky, but like 9. Like 9.
All right. How did it get to a 9?
Bro, I started calling myself the boss. I just realized that, like, yo, like, you are what you say you are. And whatever you embrace is what other people are going to embrace of you. So I was like, yo, I'm the boss. I push confidence all the time. Like, people see me, like, not to be on some cocky stuff, but, like, I be wanting to, like, shake heads when I walk in the room. Like, I be wanting to, like, yo, who that? Like, like that's the type of things I push and the level of confidence I've always been at, like, since young.
There's a scripture that says life and death is in the power of the tongue. What does that mean to you?
I think that everything you say, you manifest it. Everything that you say, you are what you say you are. You are a boss and king, but you got to step in that level. Like, you got to move yourself in accordingly of, yo, boss, king, whatever status you want to call yourself. Yeah.
Do you believe that you can speak it and not do any works behind it?
Nah. You gotta show. You gotta show. People not gonna take you serious. Like, one of the reasons why I really called myself the boss is because I was leading. Like, I was leading people. I was leadership qualities. I all had that. And I feel like a boss is a person who can lead people to a good destination.
So you call yourself a boss.
Yeah.
What is the hardest part about being a boss?
When people throw things back in your face that you told them, oh, I think you should do this, but it didn't work out for them.
Why doesn't that happen?
It's probably the way they went about it, or what I said probably just didn't work.
And that's okay?
I think that's okay.
Yeah. So you run an apparel line. You got people that work with you, under you?
Yeah.
How do you handle them? How do you deal with them?
I'm very open. I'm very open, to their opinions, to what they say. Shout out to Najib and BB. I listen to everything that they say, and I just use it, apply it. Because I believe, like, a boss not going, oh, what I say stands. Nah, I don't believe in that. I believe that whatever you show, whatever other people enriching you, and what you enriching other people, that's what you call a real boss. Like, you enriching people, and they're enriching you too. Something that I might not see, brand ambassadors might see it and be like, nah, this is the latest wave. And I might not caught on. But if I'm cocky, I might not catch on to that, and I might lose from knowledge. Yeah.
So how do you balance being cocky and confident? Is that the same thing to you?
I think cocky is on a level where you just don't respect anybody. I think that confidence is like, yo, you respect people, and people respect you wherever you go. I think that's the level of confidence, and that's the confidence that I push.
How many results you have to be able to produce in order for people to see that confidence in you? Do you have to produce results, or you don't really need to?
I think you have to produce results.
So talk to me about some accomplishments so far that you've had in your life.
I was the president of my 12th grade year. I was CEO of the clothing brand. I'm in college right now.
Okay.
Second year in college, pushing things that I never thought I would push. Talk about things that I never thought I would talk about. I think those are accomplishments, and saying that, yo, I talked this, I did it, like I said, yo, we gonna do this, and we did it. Like, finishing high school, that's another accomplishment that a lot of people may not do, but high school is type hard.
Yeah.
And now I'm pushing for bachelor's, so that's gonna be another accomplishment that I do. And I feel like as you go on, more will pile up, because I'm still young.
Yeah. How do you handle if you don't accomplish something?
I be hard on myself. I'm hard on myself.
What do you think about people who are hard on themselves?
I think that being hard on yourself is a good thing and a bad thing.
Why?
I think you should celebrate the things that you did do, but I think that the things that you didn't do, the things that you did do, use it as motivation for the things that you didn't do. So every day you may set a goal, but if you don't reach that goal and you reach another goal, use that as motivation. I reached this, so I can reach that.
I like that. I like that a lot. What drives you, man? What motivates you? What keeps you going?
I think people that look up to me, my family, the things that I know that I can accomplish, that God gave me that power to, yo, you could do this. I think that's what drives me, and just seeing people in need and hoping that I could be the one to help them. Yeah,
I like that. So let's talk about some topics, man. How does God play in purpose? How does God play in that?
I think that He gives you purpose. Every person that's on this world that God created, He gave a purpose to. He gave
How
a
do you know
purpose
that
to.
though?
I believe it. That's something I believe. I believe that He gave a purpose to everybody
Nah, that's
and
good.
a gift to everybody.
What makes you like live the life of God? Like, why do you live in a godly life?
I think that I just think that it's not by my power. It's not by my strength. I think it's by somebody else, a higher power than me, making destination for my life, making the path, not destination, making a path for my life, and saying, "Yo, this is the thing to follow," and I'm trusting them within it. And I think that it gives me motivation. It gives me a sense of a place that I can go to if I feel down, and just pray and be like, "Yo, I know I can do this, but please God help me with this."
There's so many people that's living like living fake lives. There's so many people who's on some like fake it to make it and different things like that. What's your take on somebody who is not authentic? Like, how could you continue to be authentic in this world of everybody want to be a follower?
I think that you know your purpose.
Mm.
Like go back to purpose. Like you know your purpose and you know what you stand for. I think that standing for principles is a big thing. You standing for something. I think that that's what, and you have principles within yourself. I think that that's what makes you not live a fake life because you have to uphold these principles that you have or that you believe in.
As far as like faking it till you make it, or all right, let me tell you what's going on in my head right now. There are people that I have a hard time listening to because they didn't get to where I'm trying to go. And I know that like we're supposed to like listen to people and take advice from all different type of people and all of that stuff. And I truly believe that if God wants to send somebody your way, He's gonna send them your way to give you the advice you need and all of that stuff. And there are so many people out here right now that's giving false information,
Right.
and expecting you to listen to it and expecting you to take it in. But they're not even living the life that they are projecting to everybody. So what's your take on that? Just listening to people that's not really living that life.
I think it's in between. I think that certain things I feel like you should listen to somebody, and certain things you shouldn't listen to somebody. And I feel like you could take in certain information that you feel like is important, certain information that you think is not important, you don't take in my opinion.
So if you trying to get married and you need some advice, and you go ahead and talk to somebody who's not married or somebody who's in like a really unhealthy marriage, and they trying to give you advice, what are you doing with that advice?
I think I'm taking certain things that they say. I think certain things that people say, it might be true. And I think I pinpoint what to take in, what not to take in. Like, but I usually will go to a person that is experienced. I think that this world has a lot of problems with reputation. Like, not reputation, a representation issue. So, like, people fighting for things that they're not a part of or talking about things that they're not a part of. And I think that that's a problem, too. Like you're not a part of that, and you talking about it. But I feel like certain things that they might say, it might be true because they might did their research. They might have had somebody that is experiencing that. So you never know. I think you take in what you want to take in, and you release whatever you want to release.
I like that approach. That is something that I'm working on because
Are you working on that?
Yeah, bro, it's so many people, man, that's like trying to just give advice on how to do certain things, and they're not really bearing fruit, meaning like they're not producing what they're talking about. And it kind of bothers me because I feel like, and you could tell me because you're in this generation.
Yeah.
Like, there's a generation of people who I feel like they want to see you producing. They want to see you. If you're gonna tell people, yo, I'm gonna quit my job and I'm gonna become a full-time entrepreneur. You gotta actually be living the life. You gotta actually being able to like, you gotta do what you're saying you're gonna do.
Yeah.
If you are in a marriage, you gotta really be, in a healthy marriage. If you want to give marital advice, if you want to start up something and say this is for all my married couples, right? If you are striving to be anything in life, I feel like you have to get there first before you can try to bring people with you.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion,
Yeah.
And maybe it's because I've been disappointed. Like, there's times where I like went to a coach or try to get advice from a mentor or
And their
something,
advice
and
wasn't
it's
hitting.
like it's not hitting, and then you're not even doing what you're saying. So
Yeah.
like, how can we get people to actually produce? How can we get people to say, because you that type of person, you're like, yo, when I say I'm gonna do something,
Yeah.
I get it done. How do
Yeah.
you get people to say what they need to say, to say they're gonna do something, and to actually do it?
Q, to be honest with you, I don't think that can be taught, bro. I
Mm.
think that's within.
Mm.
It's a sense of level of drive. It's a level of, yo, I gotta be this. And like it's no stopping it. Like I feel like it can't be taught. It's a mentality. Mentalities can't be taught. So like I in my opinion, I feel like if you have a mentality and you say, yo, I'm striving to this or I'm pushing for this, that's what you're within. So no. I don't feel like that can be taught. It's a mentality.
Mm.
Yeah.
Man, that's tough because, I mean, you're saying people are just born that way.
Yeah.
I think it got to be able to be taught. You got to be able to teach somebody how
I
to
think
be an
okay.
executor.
Let's say this. I think it can be taught if they're willing to learn.
So everything goes back to them
Yeah.
and what
All
their
along,
desire
like
is and what they want.
what's they thing. If you want to teach it, I feel like they can learn from you. They can use that as an align. They can use that as a reflection of like, yo, what you want to be.
Mm.
So I think that can happen too.
We are at, with this purpose over everything podcast. We really want to produce purpose driven people.
Yeah.
Like people who are like, yo, I'm living in my purpose. Like I am good at this and I'm doing it and I'm impacting people, I'm helping people, I'm changing lives. Like that's what we want. We want to see that in everybody.
Yeah.
How do you push drive? How do you help people to be driven?
I think that you give them advice.
Mm-hmm.
You give them advice to keep going, keep pushing. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, I mean, like, how did I get like?
Yeah. How to talk about that? How you get confidence?
I think for me, man, it's like I got tired of living life a certain way. I got tired of having this perception of how my life is supposed to be, and I started saying to myself, I need to change myself. I need to change this, right?
Okay.
I don't want to be poor. I don't want to be broke. I don't want to live in poverty. I don't want to raise my children in it, right? Like, I just don't want that. And I
Yeah.
started getting sick and tired of being sick and tired. People say that all the time, but,
Yeah.
like, I started to feel that way.
Mm.
So for me, it's like, you're right. Like, you got to have something within yourself. But I really feel like people like me and you, we can help people get to that level. We can
Right.
help them get to that stage in their life where they're like,
Yeah.
nah, like I'm gonna get that drive. I'm gonna be able to push. And there's probably gonna be people who they probably won't ever get it.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping that this podcast, that this platform is going to motivate and help people, man, to really just get that drive back.
Yeah. If we help a few, we help somebody.
I mean, look, Jesus Christ said that, you leave the 99 and you go after the one.
Yeah.
So
And then that one can help everybody.
that's it. So that, and then that one can be the one to now get the rest,
Right.
right? So I do believe in that, and I think that that's something that we're going to be doing. But I do hope that majority of people, man, like really catch on to this. So let me ask you another question. We're going to jump into something different right now. I want to know your opinion on, because you talked about your apparel line and you talked about Too Gifted and what it stands for. You talked about trusting the process. What journey are you currently on right now in your life?
I think I'm on leading to the destination.
Okay.
Leading to the destination. I feel like after I'm done with the college, it's go time. Like I feel like it's time to like really go crazy and really like start.
Let's talk about girls.
Mhm.
In order for you to be like purpose driven, can you still have girls? Can you still party? Can you still do all these things? I'm asking as your age,
Mhm.
because you seem like a real driven person.
Yeah.
How do you balance all of that?
I feel like if it's the right girl for you, then that's the right girl for you. Like if that's the girl for you and she motivating you and she's allowing you or like pushing you and don't bother you, like yo, do your thing, do your thing, do your thing. I feel like that could be the girl for you. Or she keep pushing you and be like, nah, Shawn, you only did one episode today. Like, what's up?
Mm-hmm.
I need more content. We need more content. Then that's the girl for you. And she just allows you to just live in your purpose and drive and whatever you want to do. And the second question, what you asked?
So the second question
Oh,
is
partying.
Yeah, partying and
I think that you could party once in a while, but I don't feel like partying every day is really gonna like allow you to like really. I think you have fun, but like limit your fun.
Limit your fun. What does that mean?
I think that every weekend is crazy.
Okay.
Limit it to like once every 2-3 months.
So you're telling a 19-year-old to party and to go have fun one time every 2 to 3 months?
You know, probably on your breaks,
Mm.
not while you doing whatever you doing. Or probably you just take a week where you just relax and you just focus on yourself.
Yeah. You're a unicorn, bro. I think you're a unicorn. Because it's not, I talk to a lot of people your age. I talk to people older than you, younger than you, and it seems
Yeah.
like there's no real balance. Like it seems like when you're this age, like you're supposed to turn up, have fun. Like that's what life is all about.
I think that's part of how I was raised, bro.
Mm.
I think that I never really experienced a lot of those things. So those things never really like tick me off and be like, nah, I want to go party. I don't really be partying for real. Like if it's my friend's birthday, whatever, yeah, I'll party with them. But like I don't really be partying. I don't party.
You think people who live the kind of life that you're living right now, do you think they become more successful?
That goes back to our conversation we had. What do you define as success?
Mm.
So
What do you define as success?
I think that when I reach my limit and I reach where I want to go, then I feel like that is successful. When I see somebody in the street and I be like, yo, he poor or he doing something that he not supposed to be doing. He be like, yo, you want a job? He's like, yes, I would love a job. I'm like, you start tomorrow.
Mm.
And be like, and motivate that person, keep going and keep going crazy.
So, do you think somebody that is not disciplined or that's not balanced in their life, do you think they can still become successful in their purpose?
No. I think that you have to have a level of discipline. You have to have a level of a schedule. Like, scheduling your time to do everything. Me, like, during college work, I could be a procrastinator sometimes. But sometimes it's weird because, like, I could do things under pressure. So, like, writing my papers under pressure when the due date is tomorrow and I'm doing it the day before, I'll write the best work.
Yeah, that's me too, man.
Yeah, I'll write the best work
Yeah.
when I'm under pressure. But when it's, like, a week and they're like, oh, this is... I'm like, that could wait, bro. I could wait. Like, ain't no rush.
Yeah.
But then you know it's there.
Yeah. Man, so let me ask you another question. Do you think that you could become successful living a under pressure life? If everything is always under pressure for you, do you think that will produce success?
I think it matters about how you operate.
Okay.
If you are a person that needs pushing, then that is for you. But if you don't need pushing and you like, I got this on myself, then you got that. But when we talk about success, I think it matters about like whether you just like how you push towards things or how you operate, whatever you are.
Man, I'm the same way when it comes to pressure. Like I operate really well under pressure. But I think that it is not a good thing.
It's not a good thing.
Yeah, because I feel like when you operate under pressure, you're putting a lot of weight on you.
Yeah.
And of course, the weight is released when you produce whatever it is.
Yeah.
But when you put so much pressure on yourself, man, I think it does more harm than good. And I think that it takes away your sanity a little bit.
But Q, I think it matters about how you are. Like, pressure sometimes is a good thing. When somebody, I'll give an example. When I ask somebody, yo, can you do it at this time, this date, I need this date, and most likely you're going to do it on that date because you gave them a date. But you're like, oh, I need it. It's no rush. You could do it whenever. They're not going to get that done. So when you give them a timeline and be like, yo, there's got to be done at this certain time, then I feel like.
So you're putting pressure on them, but giving them a timeline.
And that pressure can drive them.
But something you said was that like you're too hard on yourself, right? You said that you're too hard on yourself. So like you being under pressure, like does that make it worse?
It makes it better
for you.
Yeah, for me, it makes it better. I'm under pressure and I know what I'm chasing. It makes it better. It makes me keep going. Like go crazy.
Do you burn out?
Yeah, sometimes.
And what do you do when you burn out?
I just take a step back and just focus on what I gotta focus on. Or just take a step back and just be quiet for a second and just relax.
Yeah.
Because, like, burning out is a real thing and it can really affect you or it can really make you.
I burned out a few times, and I
How
feel
did you
like
keep going?
sometimes I'm like a machine, man. Sometimes I'm just like on robot mode,
Oh, okay.
and that's not good. I don't think that's good either. I feel like I get very tunnel vision, and I just go 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 go. So the times that I burnt out, I literally couldn't do anything. I just had to like lay down and relax myself because it was just too much. So I'm trying to get to a place in my life where I'm not burning myself out, where I'm working extremely smart and hard,
Mm-hmm.
but at the same time I'm making time for myself and my self-care so that I won't burn out.
Right.
How often do you take care of Shawn?
I think I take some time where I go out. Like I never like when I see people go out just to go out or just to have fun, just to have fun. Like I never used to do that. Like I used to just be in the house doing something. Like I never did that. Like I was going out. Like what we celebrating? Just a party. Party, just a party. I'm playing. Nah.
So now, so now you do that. You try to.
Yeah, I try to. I
What?
be living an old man life, bro. Like, and I gotta get out of that. Like,
What's an old man life?
I go to sleep at a certain time. I wake up at a certain time. I do things at a certain time. I have a schedule for like everything I do. I have days I do things and be like, yo, I'm gonna just chill this day. Like, I don't go out. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't.
I don't think it's an old man life. I think it's a disciplined life, man. I think it's a mature
But it's
life.
not a 19-year-old life, bro.
We gotta redefine what is a 19-year-old life. What is it supposed to be?
I think it's supposed to be fun, but like I just don't. I just don't. That's not my fun. If like we sitting here doing this, working, that's my fun. Like that's like yo, this is fun to me. Or like watching something to gain knowledge. Oh, that's fun to me. Or learning something different, like somebody teaching me, yo, this is how you do this, and I'm interested in it. That's fun.
But like at 19, there's if you have too much fun at 19, you'll be 40 years old and broke. So I don't believe at 19 it's about fun. I think 19 means you're supposed to be balancing, figuring out your purpose, knowing who you are, and then at the same time, you know you can have a little bit of fun, hang out with your friends, do certain things that you do, but
Yeah.
it got to be a balance. Society has made it seem like at your age it's all about fun and that's it, and that's the
Yeah.
problem, I think.
Yeah.
And we got to change that up. We got to be
Yeah,
able to
yeah.
balance life.
Yeah.
And
I think you're right. Like that's typical lifestyle. But I think social media brings out that lifestyle that like yo, I think you should do that.
so what's your take on social media right now?
I think social media can make or break you.
Talk about it.
It matters about what you take in. How much stuff you consume is what's gonna really make or break you. Like if you consuming bad stuff on social media, then I don't think that's really gonna make you like. But social media is taking over this world though. Everybody's living their life off of social media. What you think social media does for you?
Social media could be a tool or it could be a toy. You know what I mean? So for me, I use social media as a tool.
Okay.
I use social media to get me to whatever destination I want. Instagram for me is all about promoting stuff for my YouTube, getting my Instagram family to understand who Q is a little bit more, and
Right.
I'm leading them to a target. I'm leading them to my YouTube channel.
Oh, so you
Leading
like
them
building
there.
a family within there,
Yeah.
and you letting people into your life.
Right.
Okay.
So I let people into my personal life through my Instagram just so they can see what I do on a day to day.
Right.
Ultimately, I'm leading everybody to YouTube. I'm leading them to that main source for
Right.
me. So like social media is a tool for me. Now, there's times where I see things on social media, I'm laughing, I'm sending this to my wife and stuff like that, because that could be like relaxing sometimes.
Yeah.
But majority of my social media journey is for tools. It's for me to learn, absorb, get things, and then be able to like learn from it and now push it out to other people.
Which is good. I feel like it's good with that.
So we're going to close out, and I just want to ask you a quick question. There's this quote I heard, and I just want to know what's your take on it. And the quote is, most people try so hard to fit in that they miss out. So
That's strong, bro.
what you
I think that a lot of people live life based off what they see, or based off, like they think that this is cool, but it's like, nah, it ain't cool. Like, I really like. I think that certain people try to fit in. But it's like, don't fit in just to fit in, or don't try to be in a crowd to fit in. Stand out. Like, stand out. Like, I feel like every individual is meant to stand out. Like, stand out in what you are and what you believe in. Don't think because this person is doing this, that means that, oh, I got to be on this. Nah, you stand out, you be who you are. And I feel like that's what true happiness is. I got this quote on my wall. It says, happiness begins when you stop comparing yourself to others. You think that person is living that best life. That person is depressed. You be like, yo, I want to be him, or I want to do this. You don't know what they're going through. They show you what they want to show you. But at the end of the day, what's going on in their house, you don't even want to be a part of that. Like, you don't even want to be a part of that.
It's crazy, bro.
You don't want to be a part of that.
That's why I have a hard time just listening to people who's not really living that life. But
What's your favorite quote again? I don't wait on.
I don't have time for people who time is coming.
Ooh, that's powerful, bro.
But man, yeah, I want to close out, and I just want to say that you are definitely a unicorn, bro.
Thank you, bro.
You're a unicorn.
Thank you, bro.
You are super, super different. You stand out from a lot of people, man.
Thank you, bro.
I am super excited for your future and for what God is going to do in your life, man.
I appreciate it, bro.
I hope you got something out of this. But we're going to close out, man. We live by the 3 P's here. Yes. Plant, pour, and push. So, Purpose Over Everything podcast. We want to keep on helping people, inspiring people, motivating people, and helping them live the purpose that God has had for them, like the purpose that God has aligned with them in their lives. So this is what we're here to do, and we're gonna do it, man. So just continue to be with us, continue to grow with us, learn with us, make mistakes with us, whatever it is. We are here and we're doing our thing, man. So let me close out with prayer real quick. Father God, I thank you, man. Thank you for all the things that you're doing. Thank you for this platform. Thank you for Purpose Over Everything. Anybody who is watching us right now, I pray, Lord, that you help them, that you're there with them, that you show them your love, your compassion, and show them that you want them to live the life that you have ordained for them to live. I just pray that you continue to build us up. I lift up and I pray for Shawn right now. I pray that you continue to strengthen him, show him what his purpose is, show him why he was created on the first place. And I pray against any distractions or anything that might cause him to fall short. I ask you, Lord, to be with him, protect him, shield him, and do what you are doing in his life. We thank you and we love you. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
I learned that I ain't perfect, but God gave me a purpose. I'm worth it 'cause I know he chose me. I'm alright now.